Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders, and myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In this live session, we are going to find some trade opportunities by using our Google Sheet. It's work based on our advanced option strategy. And mainly for stock options, we can find out weekly opportunity as well as monthly trade opportunities by using our Google Sheet. And anyone who are joined on this live session, can you please let me know my voice and video clear? Just ping me here in this chat box. Please update on this chat box. Okay, so yesterday also market down. So it started positive, but finally it closed negative. Some options which you are looking earlier that was working well in the beginning of this week around Monday and Wednesday. So Tuesday also not done, and yesterday also not doing a live session. And maybe next week we are doing a full live session. And anyone who are in this live, please let me know my voice and video clear. Can you able to access my video audio clearly? Yeah, very good morning, Dinesh. Thank you for joining the session. And if you have any questions and doubt also, you can ask with this chat box and we will discuss about your questions and doubts. And maybe the opportunities which you are looking for. And today also it is going to show you some negative in index. HAL we are looking for last week, this week beginning, and such a great move. So from 150 and it went up to something up to 329. That works well. And like National Aluminum also moves higher from our entry 4.2. And IDFC also moves and then it returned back and maximum 6 rupees. And IDFC First Bank from 4 and it went up to just 4.75 and then tried itself. And the Indo Hotel which you are looking, and that was went up to 24.8. So that is also giving you such a good move. So we find this kind of opportunity by using our Google Sheet. Okay, it's about a stock option filter. We can find out an entry opportunity, and this week as of now, so we have a lot of opportunity which is triggered. And this one Tata Power which we find out, and L&T Finance Holding that we find out in our live session, and something like Chola Finance, those who are watching 38.4, and from 38.4 we find another retracement opportunity around 30, that is also works well. An Indian Hotel that also moves. Some other stocks which we are finding on Monday that was working better, and a lot of opportunities. And monthly also we are reaching almost somewhere around and positional around 10 stocks in a call side, maybe around 13 stocks in a put side. So overall almost 20 to 23 stocks which triggers our entry, and that was given you the target too. Okay, so whatever the trade which you are holding, so maybe exit today, because physical delivery will be started from today or even on the next week, Monday onwards. You need to pay a higher margin. Some broker started collecting higher margin due to physical delivery. That can be today itself. So only few opportunity which we find out based on our logic, and we can utilize this particular stocks for our trading opportunity. Maybe you can focus only on intraday. So if any stock which we get it newer opportunity, only you can focus for a intraday basis only, so not for a holding. And even if you are holding for a monthly positional, based on our advanced option strategy concept, you try to close out your position. And today, why? Because of physical delivery and high margin, so something is going to be happen. So now live market is start. It's happening here. So 115 point future down and 322 points down in Bank Nifty. So opening gap down start. Maybe we can try some opportunities in a put side as well as call side. If market opens gap lower, the chances for recover from the low mostly possible. So that kind of view also we can look at. At this moment 120 points down in Nifty, almost 290, 300 point in Bank Nifty. It's a gap down, and the Nifty almost down. And finance nifty is almost down, gap down. Finance nifty also gap down. So everything is opened by gap down. So let me check with the camera pivot. I think this is about a weekly 24th August. Yeah, 25th August. Just wait for. I think it opened below or opened in between S3 and R3, and which is trading below nearby S4. So maybe the support put is taken, and we can get a good opportunity. Yesterday it was reversed from R4 levels in Nifty. That is also working better. And okay, so let me check finance Nifty on S4 level. Yeah, it is a trading between S3 and S4, and it's about a Nifty trading on S4. Okay. Okay. So let me wait, and if you find any good opportunities, then we can go. So don't want to take an entry positional basis, and whatever the entry which you are planning. So just focus for a weekly opportunities only. Okay, so intraday only. So maybe try to close your position on intraday. That would be a better opportunity where we can plan with our Google Sheet. Okay, so AU Bank Amma Postal Voltas is nearing, and if it is a new fresh breakout, we can focus. And also, what happened? Overall gap down open. We need to wait. Any put side trigger if happen, so we can track also. This is what a temporary sheet as of now. So we got a lot of stocks which triggers. And something like India Cement is not a liquid one. And I will also not a liquid. Cipla around 31. So we try only after 9:30. In this case, Tech Mahindra 1220, almost 35. Z Entertainment, so 14. So we need to wait, and we can try for an opportunities. And we are nearing to that expiry, almost 25th and 31st is the expiry date. Only 4 days is left for expiry. If you are tracking positional holding, so it's not good, and we can try to exit whatever the holdings are on today. And if you are planning for any trades, and maybe in intraday, like you can plan. So weekly opportunity, Sun Pharma is nearing, and HDFC Bank also be there. And if it is a fresh breakout, which we can look for an opportunity. If it is not a fresh breakout, just simply ignore it. Ara Pharma, Glenmark a put side. So GMR Infra, that was a great move. And MPS is also that's moving well. BHEL, that was a great move this week. And L&T Finance Holding, that is also we find out. GoForge 195 yesterday. Bharat Coach, Chola Finance. Huge move on Cholamandalam Finance. That was a great opportunity which we find out. Yeah, very good morning, Ramesh. Thanks for joining here. I think you are trying with the Chola Finance, right? Yeah, that was a good move on Cholamandalam Finance this week. Even we find out that opportunity, and finally that was a great move. which is happening on Chola Finance. As of now, lot of stock which triggers our entry. Right now, the market is started with negative, and let us continue on the downside. So let me look at this in any new opportunities. Maybe AU Bank, HAL. HAL already moved well, and now it is returned back. So 3800, I think, and 3800 that went higher, and then now it is lower. So almost 294, 329. Now it is exactly reaching to that and the same point. But meanwhile, it is already moved and reached to the peak. Now it has came down and it was trading below. Okay, so maybe around S3 is again 149. So let me wait, and will Nifty is recover from this low by using our camera, so we don't get any reversal at this moment, and our market is struggling at S3 level. Okay, that's okay. Gale 113. Let me check Gale. I think that has also moved, and liquidity issue. While we are looking at the chart, Voltas 27810. And we need to find a fresh breakout. So it is not a fresh breakout. Already it moves more than 33. So after our entry, it given you the national aluminum, which already look, and it was moving higher. MFSL overall market is down, but even we don't get any stock which is going to trigger our weekly opportunity. So whatever the opportunity which we got it from today, and we need to plan for an intraday only. Or if you are focusing the top stocks, you can just look at for the top list of stocks. In GMR, that was moving higher, and now it is trading for 63 level, 64 level. In daily time frame, you can see yesterday is a huge move, almost 9%, and now it has started with very small, so no problem at all. So we need to wait for that opportunity where we are going to focus. If any opportunity which happen, so huge lot size. Tata Power slightly moved higher to 30. 230 call option. What's happening here today? It's not showing you the right one. So 15 minutes. It was in between the R3 and S3. Just wait for it. So maybe already we have triggered some opportunities. Gale, 4 rupees, not a new one. Voltas, AU Bank, National Aluminium, MFSL. From this list, if you find any good opportunity, we can try. In monthly positional, already we have a lot of stock which triggers, and put side as well as call side this month. So whatever the trade which you are holding, so try to exit today because of nearing to that expiry. And as per our concept, we are not going to play for a last week on the expiry week. Maybe intraday only, which we can look for. I think Ambuja Cement, thing happening on put side. Market is moving down and trading below 3, and slightly Nifty recovered. So initially 120 points down. So now it is recovered, and as per our camera, it was trading nearby the support, and it may be taking the support. Let us wait for whether it is a perfect support for trend reversal. We need to confirm with the first 15 minutes. After the first 15 minutes, we can get some confirmation. And let me go for a Bank Nifty, currently trading around 44,300. Okay, so where we can see Bank Nifty, that is also be slightly recovered. So it was tested that support, it not closed below, and it was recovered back. Maybe there is a gap between previous day close and today's high. So maybe the chances for fill that gap, and if it is fills around 44,434. Maybe the chances for close above should be possible. Saraf MSPS is again excited is the stock 250 call option for this week. This monthly it was trading on the same level, and moves 20, 17, lot of opportunity it given. IndusInd Bank, 1380 call. 39, now it is 42. In some other stocks which is higher than our entry point. So only new opportunity. Voltas, let me go for 810. That is also previous entry. Dixon 248 4750. Because it is already moved and liquidity also. And the 318 it went higher previously. So this is also not a new fresh breakout. In this tower 160. If it is a fresh breakout, we need to find out. After this live session, you can call me. The mobile number, you can watch on this video. That number, you can directly contact me. So this is also not a fresh breakout. So already it went up to 7.85. Now it is slightly moving higher. And in this tower, 6.9 should be an entry. In a retracement entry, which we can look for here. Yeah, maybe an intraday. So what would be the lot size is around 3,400. Maybe a quick scalping. Maybe if we are keeping a stop loss below R3 and the 6.9 above, we can track a breakout. Okay, 6.9. 9:27 is the time. So we can focus this one. So now it is 7. Maybe it is crossing above R4. And previously, I think yesterday it given you the entry 6.9. Should be an entry point at this moment. And Ambuja Cement also looking good. And Ambuja Cements 460 was tracking this. Okay, it was a gap up. Okay, so it was a gap up. So better to wait. And this one around a 6.9. And that one is support in this tower. All option 160. So maybe intraday only, which we can focus, not for a positional one. Why? Because of we are nearing to that expiry. 7 and 7.4 is the current price. Last traded price is around 7.25. So the low liquidity, so no problems. And intraday only, we can exit out from the trade once it is reaching at least 1 or 2 rupees from our entry point. So currently 7.25. So which we are trying from that Google Sheet, and Dixon Voltas also be there, and IGL and Shriram Finance Infosys also be there in the list. Indalco. So only nearing to that entry we can track. Indalco around 16.4440. Let me check Indalco. It wasn't down, so we should wait for it. In this tower, which I find out that was a previous breakout, and we find out one more opportunity 6.9 to 7.5. Yamma Fasal. It's happening. It was started positive, but in the first 15 minutes, not a big one, so we should wait. The IGL. It's okay, initially it was down, and this is also not a fresh breakout, maybe a previous entry, and the slightly nifty recovering from that low. So we don't get it any 90% to a fresh breakout. Very good morning, Nagavin. Neither new fresh breakout, and which should be a liquid and quality. Infosys 1400. Let me check. Fee. Yeah, it wasn't gap down, but it was not moving lower. Instead of that, it increased. And I think that particular strike price 800, sorry, 1422.7 is our entry, maybe triggered yesterday. So we need to check the liquidity. What's happening here? 14 Infosys 1400 1400 22.7. What's happening here? Yeah, 20 and 20.5. So already high, which made around 23. So only above to the level. So we can just focus this one. Maybe it's not moving well. So any other new opportunity which we find out that we can go for. I think Godrej Properties 1520 already moved. AU Bank nearby Voltas Dixon. From that we find out this one. Okay, anyone who tried for this and in this tower, such a good move. So from 7 to 9.65, 200 rupees. That's good enough for an intraday. We don't try to hold it because of it is a intraday opportunity only we can plan. Even though if you are looking for a weekly opportunity, and this one which we are looking today, and now it is almost 9.5. So more than 200 rupees. And the large size is more than 3.4, 3,400. So it's given you more than good enough. Anyone who tried this and maybe a good opportunity we took today. Okay, so what's happening on Britannia? Britannia, and it was a gap up and closed with positive on yesterday. And I think some rejection at the top level. So you can look at on Britannia in the chart, 15-minute chart. It was R4 rejection. So here is the one more rejection. And the same area, another rejection, and also be the R4. And market has started moving down. And let me check the today's level, and it was trading below S3. The support is there in around 1548, sorry, 1518. So if that level is broken, we can expect a further down. At maybe this point, if you have taken any support, you can try for a buying opportunity right now. So we should wait, and this level around 4518 level. So you can track for a reversal or continuations. Both we can focus. But as of now, so it is in middle. So just simply wait. But the previous price rejection, it perfectly happened. So maybe if that rejection is possible, and if the rejection is correct, and we can expect further down. So in this tower now, very quick move, and now it is 8.2, which moves the high 9.9. So almost 3 rupees is generated and based on our scanner, which we find out manually. We track some of the stocks. Okay, so how did we find out? Even Tata Power, it increased 1 rupee, and BHEL almost 12 MPSs, that was in top. GoForge, that is also be higher. So we find from this list only good and quality opportunities, 20% right now. So if we compare 3 rupees from 7 to 3, almost 40% which increased, and now it is trading around 8.2. Idea 80,000 is the large size. Don't want to focus that. The large size around idea is 80,000, and right now it is almost 5 paisa, it's increased, but it will be in the gap spread buyer sellers. Godrej Properties still struggling on the same, and Persistence, Marico, AU Bank. I think AU Bank is not active. Seeing price, and Volta is also not active at this moment. 810 Dixon, Nifty again started moving. 83 points. Yeah. Look at this, and S3 and R3. It was trading between S3 and R3. We should wait for a confirmation for the movement or a trend side. So we'll just wait and look for. Again in this tower, good opportunity, and we can try. Sun Pharma 1140 put side, and previously it is not a fresh breakout. Already 14 is high. Sorry, the high which made around 31.6. Currently trading 30 and low liquidity. and our breakout point is around 32.5. We go for Sun Pharma put option. Demand volume is almost 10,500. So very minimum contract which is traded, and right now it is ITM option. 1112 is the current price. We are looking for a 1140. So slightly trading well. So maybe in intraday high is made around 30.15. But buyer seller is greater than the highest price. So it is meaning it was not an active and it was not traded very well too. Okay, so better to avoid. So that is the one which we are looking for. And Ambuja Cement is currently trading around 14,450, and volume is okay, and bid ask spread also be okay, and 9.5 and 15.5 is the 15.85 is the high. Our breakout is around 18 only, so we should wait. And if it is above 18, so we can track for an intraday opportunity on this one. Ambuja Cement, because it is nearby the put side, and Glenmark also it is so far low around 72-73%. We should wait. Before taking a trade, you should check the liquidity, and if the stock doesn't have a liquidity, simply ignore those stocks. It's better. I think Sun Pharma 20.8, but at low liquid, so better to avoid. Lot of stocks which given you such a good opportunity for this week, more than 50%, 16 stock. That's great. For the AU Bank, same price. Voltas also with the same price. I think it is not an active. And IGL, Indalco, 14.8, Stiram Finance. And if any new opportunity from this list, we can track. I think slightly moving higher on Sun Pharma. It's okay. At 1.35, so better wait for it. It's because low liquidity in Sun Pharma. Bajaj Cement 14.2 on the same price. Reliance, it moved higher, now it is slightly moving lower, 2560 put option. And what's happening, slightly recovery on Nifty, but it doesn't give you any confirmation. Okay, and the 15 minutes it was inside between the S3 and R3 and Finance Nifty. Nifty is slightly higher, and Bank Nifty done the same price in between that S3 and R3, S4. Tata Power is the one more which given you such a good result. And BHEL, MPS that's working good. And in the tower and the same price, it's up and down. Again came to 8.1 and 9.8.2. It's such a good spike from 6.9 to 10 rupees, almost 9.9. Bajaj Finance. Okay, so let me check about Bajaj Finance. I think it is a gap up. And it was taken a support from that as R3 on monthly. Now it is trading nearby. In today is the big move, almost 1.5%. So already moved higher. So let me check with our Google sheet. I think it given you already entry in Bajaj Finance weekly position around 208. Now it is moving towards 350. So already moved. So at this moment to 7,200. So our entry point 6,900 already moved. And in the 15 minutes, it's a huge big candle. So maybe a quick scalping on Bajaj Finance 7200 call option. Maybe if you are looking for. This is also started with big and the R4 level is 84 currently trading 117. Maybe you can track only if it is came to that level 84. So we can track at this moment, but if you want to take a higher level risky, you can try at the higher level. So better it is not advisable to take a higher level entry. So if it is finding out on a reversal again around R4 and around 84 to 85 level, you can look this stock and this particular strike price 7200, which we can focus. Again 8.2 to 9.3 on in this tower. At this moment it is already moved Bajaj Finance. But if you are looking for an opportunity, when did our entry point 208? Bajaj Finance 6900 as per our concept, advanced option strategy concept. 6900 200 and this point it triggered maybe on this day around 23rd 224 by gap up. I think previously triggers 21st. I think Bajaj Finance, yeah, Monday itself it is triggered 200 and from Monday it is traveling to the top. But if you're looking at, so it's about a trading at a weekly high. So better to avoid this at this moment. Sometimes the liquidity stock, it can be vary for each and every month. Okay, so the liquidity it depends on the stock. Okay, if you are not able to filter out all the illiquid stocks, we need to know what are the stocks are liquid or illiquid. So that we need to do manually. Sometimes liquid stock, sometimes it may not be liquid also. If it's liquid, we think it is a illiquid stock, but it was trading at the liquidity also. It is depends on the news and something. While before taking a trade, you need to find whether the stock is liquid or not. What is the problem with that? You are going to do even over 15 seconds to take a position before, you need to check whether it is liquid or not. Then it would be better. So before taking a trade, you need to check the quantity, you need to check the price, everything you are doing. Okay. And same like that, you can add those one more condition. Most of the times there are 70-80% to stocks are liquid. Yeah, only liquid stock will keep. You can focus on liquid stocks, not for a illiquid stocks. That you need to find out with a live market. Sun Pharma is a liquid stock. There is no issues on Sun Pharma. But today, it's nearing to the expiry. So people not interested to buy that. But while I'm checking that particular strike price, 32.5 is my breakout. But it is happening. But I was rejecting because of a low liquidity. Why? How I did find out the low liquidity? Even last month we are doing a good chances in Sun Pharma. and that was working well. But this today, if I'm going to plan for a trade in Sun Pharma 1140, this time you can see more than 50 paisa gap between the buyers and seller. That is the one point of thing, and nearby 1 rupee gap between bid ask spread, and the volume is very low. So volume, we can't filter the volume. Okay. So if volume means people who are interested to do trading on that particular stock, that would be better. So two options which we are looking today. One is about Sun Pharma. So there is a 18,900 volume. So you need to get the exact contract traded for that. So 18,900 divided by 700. So how many contract? Only 27 contract were traded on Sun Pharma at the strike price of 1140. Okay, but if you are going to look for 1110 or 20, that may be having good volume. You can see 1,23,000 because it is an ATM option. We are not playing for ATM option, it is always paying for a time value. The same time which you are going for a Indus Tower 160 call option, before taking a trade, we are doing some analysis. So that's it. 160, you can see 11,76,400 volume, currently trading 9.7. The new high is around 10. Even the lot size is 3,000 quantity, and how many trade which is happening here in this particular stock 3400. So almost 300 contract. Look at comparing to Sun Pharma and Indus Tower. Okay, so we have a lot of volume which is happening on Indus Tower. So that's why I planned for an Indus Tower, not for a Sun Pharma. But even though Sun Pharma given you 2 rupees, 1 rupee higher from our entry, and we are not focusing. So the liquidity is the main key while we are playing with the option trades. That you need to do manually, because if I removed the illiquid stocks from the list, it will not look like a F1 scanner or F1 stock option scanner. It will be look like a particular stock scanner only. Okay, so here I am just doing with almost 184 F1 stocks. I am filtering from here, and all the stock which is we are collecting, and data we are importing on this sheet, and we working on our advanced option strategy. One of the concept which we can simply use this sheet to find a real-time opportunity. Even without the sheet also we can do our advanced option strategy, but it is a tool, it saves the time. That's it. Okay, so that's not possible to remove a illiquid stock. Maybe you know India Housing Finance is a liquid stock, but this month it was given you such a big opportunity. At the time there is a volume on the stock also. Okay, so while before taking a trade, you need to check this. Okay, so REC, how many of them are watching REC? 200. 16 is the entry, so some time it is trading around 27, and now it is 42. I think India Cements currently not traded, but while it is giving you the entry 222.5, still it was not moving, and still it is a lost traded price. It's not active, so long back, but our entry point and target is done in 222. If you are looking at India Cements, 222 call option. Look at this, there is not liquid, sorry, yeah, not a liquid at this moment. 222.5 call. Okay, so I hope you understood. So it's about a scanner, so it is not customizable for each and every one request. So about a monthly in India Cements is currently not active, but it's a monthly positional. We got an entry. Right now the data is not available for this particular strike price. And again Nifty is moving down, so it was not giving you any clear confirmation for a trend reversal. It is struggling at the bottom level. XI is still 50. Voltas is a monthly. Weekly, so we are looking for weekly. I think persistence, Godrej, Gale already triggered, not active. In LIC, Housing Finance 157.5, 13 and 14, that is already moved. So we need to find only a fresh breakout, not for a worldwide. So if it is fresh breakout, and also we can use for a very intraday only. And next week, if you are trying for ITM option, it will be asking you more margin. Better to trade with only like OTM, nearby OTM options. It will be having less margin. But even that OTM is converted into ITM. That time also we need to pay higher margin. So that is the reason we are not focusing for the last week expiry stock options. Mainly positional options we are not looking for. What happening on Britannia? So initially we are checking that, and will it breaks below? Think it was broken 1548, so it moves down to 1507, 4518. From that support is broken. We at this low made is around 1507, still on the same price Britannia. Okay, something like escorts that also moved well. Just over 9.1, almost 30% from our retracement opportunity or a re-entry into hotel 12 to 16. That's also be good. HAL again, so retracement in 153.8, but initially which we are looking for HAL, but we are not focusing that. Yeah, exactly, it rejected from that same level 149. Now it is 180. So better closing week and nearby expiry. So very careful about and options because time decay would be very fast, and also the liquidity issue also be there, and low volume, lot of complications in the nearby expiry week because higher margins, so retail people are not playing on options. Okay, so for example, if you're buying a ATM option worth of 10,000, but we need to pay around 60-70,000 for that same option due to that physical delivery. So most of the retail people were not playing with that options. So it may be some sudden move, something which is can be happen. So you need to look for that. Very careful about. So expiry week trading. And Nifty will try to recover from this bottom. Still it is on, not moving it. Like inside between the first candle. And one opportunity which we find, now it is still trading around 9.5. And Tata Communication, Sun Pharma 35. Okay, that's slightly increased, but we don't try because of liquidity. If you have any questions or a doubt also, you just ping me here. We will discuss about your questions and doubts. Let me discuss about it. Reliance, I think it's started recovering from the low. Previously, it is almost 20% higher. So now it is trading around 82%. So that was moving lower from our entry point. But I normally don't focus the Reliance 2560 put option. Yeah, I think now it's slightly recovery on Nifty, and it was trading near about support 3 and started below S3 and it is closing above S3, maybe the trend reversal. So Reliance, what's happening here? It is about a gap down and it was started recovering. So this option is slightly moving down 2560. Gap up 113 and then it started moving. But when it is given you entry 87 from yesterday and it started by 113, now it is moving lower. Okay, so maybe that one it was started a gap down and it started recovering back in 15 minutes. I think it started from S3 and it is rejected into now it is R3. That's a good move. And Sun Pharma again on the cost price. Here AU Bank Voltas is not, I think, not active. The same star LTP is maintaining. And Dixon slightly moving 4750. First of all, we need to check whether it is liquid. Dixon 4750 to 436 250. So look at this. The volume is only 4 contract. Okay, 200 lot size, 800 volume, only 4 lot which is traded, and 241 to 256. Even if it is came to our scanner, we are not going to take. We are ignoring that. Why? Because of it is a low liquid. The IGL will be there 430 and 14 and 16. There is a 2 rupees gap between buyers and sellers. And look at the LTP on 15.15 and open, high, low, close, everything was same and only one lot which is traded on this particular strike price. So I don't go for this one. And IRCTC, the perfect stock, and strike price is around 645, 19.8, 20.1, 17,500, and lot size around 875. And currently trading 20. So maybe if it has given you the breakout opportunity about 23.3, so we can focus for an intraday. And slightly recovery, and Reliance also recovered from the bottom. Think it is 23rd, 3.3. Yeah, it is a fresh breakout. So if it has given you the breakout opportunity around 23 above, we can track this also. Slight recovery on Nifty around just a 52 points down. And this one, Nifty maybe here in the 5 minutes, it's about a 5 minutes. So 15 minutes, yeah, perfect. Maybe at this point we can track for a upside move 19,336 with the stop loss below this particular candle. Because at this point, so the condition what we are looking for, ES3 open below and close above. So maybe a reversal that we can expect, maybe a maximum target R3. Okay, so at this point, so we can look for this. Maybe the chances from that level should be possible reverse. The lower level is around 19,284. So near about 100 rupees. 160. Maybe this premium which you can look for. Let us cross about 10 rupees on this tower. In previous resistance is around 10.35. If it breaks 10.35, even further chances which we can look for in this tower. In NTPC, same range. Dalco, Shriram Finance, Infosys. Okay, so no more stock which is nearing to that entry point. So we find one or two, so that may be good enough. And now Sun Pharma 28.95. So liquidity issue and it is triggered and now it is moving lower. It's something like Ambuja Cement in the stop but doesn't move well to reach the target. Yeah, 9.9. Okay, IRCTC. Chola Finance from 67, now it is 60. But that was a good move for this week. We find out on our real time. So 430 Tata Power, 230 call, 20.95. BAL Goforge. Almost many stock which is in the top, so no problem for this week. So yeah, that one. So 10.35 is the one more breakout. So reaching toward 11. So only one stock which we find out that was rocking now. Because most of the stock already triggered. Nifty still at 57. Okay, maybe a slight recovery. Exide, I think it is not traded actively. 15.3. Exide Industries call option 250. Look at this. The problem. So 14 is the buyer and 27 is the seller. Current price is something about 162.64. So maybe this option is like worthy for 14.7. So that's why the buyer is asking 14, and but the seller is placing 25. So huge gap liquidity. There is no contract which is traded on this also. It is slightly recovered back. Maybe I hope this may be a chances for Nifty buy at this level. And this is what an area from 19.3 and 330. So you can keep it this swing low or the day low as a stop loss 19,260. So something about 70 points. Maybe we can expect this level R3 as a target 19,445. That should be the target. Maybe if it is recovered from this level. So we can expect some upside move on Nifty. It was a gap down, but there are chances for recover from this level. It would have been Bank Nifty also be the same, but it was not moving. But the Finance Nifty, and it is also be the same. The condition which we are using for our Google Sheet, that was working good. SRF, fresh breakout. So let me check SRF. So, but illiquid gap between buyers and sellers. Very good. So you are looking some good idea. In SRF, you look at this on a daily chart. It was not moving a very, not a trending one. It looks like a sideways first of all. Okay, you are looking for SRF. And what should be the strike price? If it is liquid, low liquid, and you can simply ignore this. See, we are not going to focus 10, 20 stocks, 3180, that's okay. And SRF 3180. So instead of 3180, you can just look at the 3200. Okay, sometimes SRF 2180. Okay, just wait. I'm not checking that. 2180. If you are looking for an option, it is here you can see the charts. It's simply showing you the liquidity, and you can see there is no trades even yesterday and today. But in case if you are focusing any stock, because round number always having good liquidity. So that means, for example, if the stock having 200 and 202.5 and 205 the strike price. Better if you are looking for the same. So 200 and 205 having good volume compared to this maybe low volume or liquidity also. So if you are focusing at the bigger value stocks 2180, instead of the 2180 you can just look for a 2200. It have good volume. Even this is not for stocks, even index also the same. Okay. So if we are looking for a 2180, it's not liquid, but I can show you 2200, maybe having good liquidity. Okay, but in this case, it is doesn't have. Then the stock is not a liquid one. Simply ignore it. Okay. So what I'm going to tell you to SRF call option 2180. It is 126, 146 huge gap, only one lot. But 2200, this is also not liquid. Simply ignore the stocks. Why I'm telling you, even if in Nifty also highly liquid counter, right? That is also the same issue we can face. For example, current price of Nifty is 19,300. You can look at this Nifty 19,300. You can see the volume almost 58 like 71,000. Sorry, it's even more. 5 crores. Okay, at this moment. So if you are going to check 19,400, 3.8 crores. But you can check 350. 2.8. But the strike price which crossed above 350, then only 400. But 400 haven't 3.82, but 250 2.85, then 5.92. So you can see the middle strike price, which is not a round number, which is having less volume. So because it's a sentiment and a mentality, people always looking for a round number. Okay. So if any case, any point of time, if you are looking for options which is not liquid, so even India Cements also I can give you some example. That strike price selection that you can see, triple 2.5, right? Which we are sorry, triple 2.5. This one, this is what a 9.32. Here 5. This is also illiquid right now. Okay. So, but liquidity stocks, sometimes the middle strike price not active, but round number strike price will active. You can just check that also. That will help you. Okay. And Ramesh, thank you for your doubts and questions. I am just going to sign off the session, and I hope you enjoyed the session today. And thank you so much. And we'll connect from Monday so regularly. So keep supporting and subscribing the channels. Thanks to all those who are watched on this live session and those who are joined on this live session. Thank you so much, and we'll meet you on Monday. Thank you.